Hello, my name is Christian Clay Fox, and tonight I want to talk about dispositions. And what is a disposition, you might ask? Well, a disposition is a set of commitments and values that influence the way an educator behaves. And so tonight we're going to talk about some dispositions that I believe that I possess and some that I need to work on. Um, One of the dispositions that I believe that would make me a successful teacher is that educators should believe that all students can learn and should set and support realistic expectations for student success. And the reason I believe that that is one of the dispositions that I possess is because I hold a strong belief, even in my classroom today, that we meet students where they're at, and that our goals are set for them by what they need and not age or what is expected. Every student comes in at a different level, and we want each one of them to feel welcome in our classroom, and we want each one of them to have goals that they can actually succeed at meeting, and not just goals that are classroom wide. We may have a student who needs strong support in social emotional skills, and not strong support in academic skills. So we want to meet students where they're at. Another disposition that I believe that I possess is that educators should model integrity by their words and actions. I try to uphold integrity in my classroom and be a person that my students can look up to. I want my students to feel comfortable being around me, and I want not only students in my classroom but students throughout the school to feel like that I'm an honest person and that I'm someone that they could talk to and get a real answer out of. And it's not just going to be something that they want to hear, but something that they need to hear, and that they are comfortable in a safe space around me, and that my words and my actions reflect integrity and being a true, honest person. One of the dispositions that I believe that I need to work on before I enter the classroom as a first-year teacher solo is that educators should recognize that reflection combined with experience leads to growth as a professional. And I think that that is such a great disposition to have, and recognizing that reflection and growth as a professional is such a great thing. I just don't have a lot of experience in a professional classroom. This is my second year as a auxiliary teacher in a classroom, so I do have a little experience, but I want to always continue to work on reflecting on my own mistakes and reflecting on my day and reflecting on my lesson plans and things like that, so that I know that I am holding myself to a standard and not just holding the children to a standard, and knowing that that is what leads to professional growth, and not getting complacent and thinking that I am doing what is right all the time, because we're all human and all can be wrong. I also believe that I could always work on that students all learn, and that we should set realistic expectations for them. We always, always, always are working at that goal of making sure that we are setting realistic expectations and that we are doing the right thing for students. A few qualities that, excuse me, a few qualities that I believe that professional educators should display are great listening skills, being able to collaborate with a team, being adaptable. And that goes back to talking about setting realistic expectations. You want to be adaptable to what the student needs and not just what your lesson plan says. You also need to have patience and be an approachable person, so that students feel safe and welcomed and loved when they're around you. You want an professional educator to be able to listen and communicate and adapt and empathize with students and be patient in learning and loving on their students. So I hope that gives you a bit of an idea of what dispositions are to me and which ones that I believe I successfully show and which ones I feel like I need to work on, and some qualities that I feel like a teacher or an educator should have. Thank you so much for your time, and have a great night.